You are about to witness the next episode of the ZFG Radio.
Nicotine and the other.
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the ZFG Radio. Tonight, a special guest with us for the first time in a long time. Welcome, Jay Styles. Jay, you have been a day one DRW roster member, a member of the Brotherhood. You've been everywhere that I've ever been, I believe. So let's talk about Jay Styles. You've been around for almost 10 years, right?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
You are the first DRW Superfly X Division champion. You are a DRW Hall of Famer, former world champion.
Representing.
You were there when the doors opened, and you were there when the doors closed.
Isn't that how it's supposed to be?
That's exactly how it's supposed to be. So, Jay, now that the doors have closed, you found yourself in ACW EWG. What are your goals a year from now with Jay Styles?
A year from now, as far as ACW is concerned, I want to be at the top. I have several ambitions. I got myself a mission here. Take Forsaken, turn it into something real, something heroic. Gaining tag titles, whether or not I have a partner by then, no one will ever know. But as for right now, my goal is to plant my foot in the arse of my competition.
So, in EWG, Rebellion just became a thing. And last Monday on the 27th, live in Dallas, Texas, you defeated Tyler H. in the first round of the Alpha Championship tournament. You are now going on to the quarterfinals on not May 4th, but on May 11th. You'll be on the quarterfinal round. How are you feeling so far in this Alpha Championship tournament? Do you feel like you got a good foot in, or do you still feel like you got a lot of work left to do?
Well, if I'm being honest here, I got a lot of ass to kick and a lot of names to take.
Do you feel like that Alpha Championship could be yours at the end of this tournament on May 18th?
You know what? Could be's not the answer. Will be is the answer. As I always say, war is the answer.
May 18th will be the semifinal and the finals of the Alpha Championship tournament. The winner of that tournament will defend the Alpha Championship May 31st at Blood Money against Nathaniel Faber and Sean Ripper in a triple threat match for the Alpha Championship. Now, Jay, you were there when the doors closed the final night. Nate Faber, the final DRW World Champion. Sean Ripper winning the tournament to go on to become the number one contender for that world title. Him and Nate both getting the bye to Blood Money. How would you feel if it was the 3 day one originals competing for the Alpha Championship at Blood Money May 31st?
Well, I'm not normally the guy to tempt fate, so I'm just going to put it right here and lay it out in the open. It's destiny, my friend. Destiny.
Live at EWG, live May 31st on pay-per-view, Blood Money, the Alpha Championship on the line in the co-main event. It is a 3-way for the Alpha title, the Alpha Champion to be decided May 18th versus Nathaniel Faber and Sean Ripper. Now, Jay, you spent most of your career linked to the Brotherhood. Do you feel like with your time with the Brotherhood you were more of an afterthought, or do you feel like you were the guy that they just continued to overlook?
They overlooked me because I never put myself in the spotlight. I am the future I am the son of Chris fucking Zero. And let me tell you, this is my legacy. I am the future. I am the now.
So let's talk about how it is to be Jay Styles, because you weren't always at this level. When I first met you, you were, and I'll say it, you were mid-card talent at best, but over the last 10 years, I've seen you develop into a main event superstar. What did it take to take your character to that next level?
What it took? It took a bit of confidence boost, a few titles, and me realizing I'm the best in the business at what I do. Just like you're the best in the business at what you do.
I will always take people calling me the best because I am the best of the best. Now, Jay,
Yes,
you just entered the doors of ACW, and you've seen the talent there. We got Torrance, Tyler, Liana, we got the God, we got the big dog. Do you see yourself doing remarkable things in ACW?
In DRW, I was the Dark Prince. I was the savior of the X Division. And I plan to do the same shit now that I did years ago. And god damn it, it's going to be the thing that I do.
ACW looks to be the place where Jay Styles looks to excel. One person you could ever fight one-on-one in a match, anywhere, any promotion, who would it be?
Of all people, because I respect this person. And I know that she could take on any, and I repeat, any man and compete and excel and raise the roof off of this place. I want to tell you, my biggest respect, of course, second to yours, I might add. But I got to say, Liana DeLeon, she is a fucking hero.
Jay Styles versus Liana DeLeon. That is a match I would pay to see. Why do you say Liana?
Because I honestly have the most respect for this young woman. And I would never, and I repeat, ever disrespect her. Because I know she could back it up.
And see, that's why a lot of people, talk highly of you, Jay. In the last 10 years of my career, I've seen a lot of controversy come here and there, and I've seen a lot of the best come and go. And the one thing that I've always told people, there's two things real about what we do: the respect and the moments. And and respect wasn't tossed around a whole lot. There's not a lot of people that can hold respect and keep it, and never really disrespect and know where they come from and still be humble. And Jay, I've never heard anybody say a cross thing about you respect wise. You've always been upfront, honest, and very respectful in this business. That's why I think you're going to go a long way. I honestly feel like in EWG and ACW, you really could be the future. I mean, you're in the quarterfinals now, the ACW title, the EWG Alpha Championship tournament. You beat Tyler H in the first round, and you beat him by clean pinfall. I mean, the quarterfinals, you still got a long way to go, but I still feel like if you go into the quarterfinals, the semifinals, and the finals with the same amount of integrity, the same amount of passion, and the same amount of fire you went into on the first round, I think the tournament's as good as yours.
Now, I know we're talking about the future, but let's talk about the past for a moment. As far as my match with Tyler H went, he is by far not a carbon copy of Triple H. I have a lot of respect for this man. Like, he is one of my most bitter rivals in the past 10 years, and let me tell you, he's a spitfire, I swear. Dude has got serious game. He's just got to find the passion again, you know what I'm saying?
Tyler H is he's a piece of work, I'll say that. Now,
I have no disrespect for him at all.
And May 31st, blood money. Like we said, the or the EWG Alpha Championship will be on the line. In a triple threat match, May 18th, you got the semifinals and the finals of the Alpha Championship, the quarterfinals next week. And, I wish you the best of luck, Jay. Jay,
Yes,
I do
sir.
think, it has been a wonderful time of being able to know you these last 10 years. I'm so proud of where you've taken your career. I'm so proud of where you're going to go. I do think you're going to be the future of this business, this industry that we're in. I see bright things for you. But, Jay, that's all the time we got tonight. I do want to thank you for joining us today. This episode will be up later this afternoon. Again, guys, I want to thank Jay Styles. I want to thank all of you watching it at home. Stay safe during this virus. Jay, keep kicking ass.
Absolutely, and you do the same.
All right, bye.